Hello everyone, it's Eddie the Chump, come back with another video. And right, straight out of the gate, this video is going to be about hypocrisy. And it's also going to be about a few of the things that today's a negative video, I'm a bit pissed off today. But I'll try and do it in a funny way. Okay, gameplay, SMR select fire, stock, silencer, come at me if you think it's overpowered, whatever, I don't give a shit. This is a different kind of gameplay. This is, you do see high scoring games on my channel, but this is me running low streaks and playing the objective like a, like a bitch. Just because this is one of the subjects really, there's different ideas about what good gameplay is, especially on the internet, on YouTube, and Call of Duty on YouTube seems to have got so ridiculous now that unless you're getting 160 to 0 ground war domination, swarm dogs, like, you're not a good player. I don't necessarily agree with that. And I decided to put this gameplay up to show you that you can lead a lobby full of really good players, just playing the objective and doing the best for your team running low streaks, which is something that most people manage to do. Most people can't get those 100+ gameplays. Most people can't string a nuclear together. That's the truth. Most people can't do that. So this is an example of gameplay that is still really good, but doesn't necessarily do any of those things. Now I did go on quite a big streak, but obviously because my streaks are low, it doesn't. I would have got swarm and dogs and stuff, but in this game I don't. Anyway, hypocrisy. Okay, so part of the reason why I wanted to talk about it was for the reason of I'm starting to get a bit fucking pissed off with. I made a video before about YouTube standards, but how YouTube has changed COD and how it's changed people's opinion of whether you're a good player, whether you're any good at the game, and it's kind of obviously YouTube is an entertainment medium, so people are going to want to watch exciting gameplay, and big numbers always means excitement. Okay, so if you see someone like Pwn or someone like that who are putting up big numbers and it's in their thumbnails, and I've got no problem with these guys whatsoever. I have no problem with them doing what they're doing. Hell, I do it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not that I've got a problem with that or anything. It's just when that starts to be the only thing that you see, COD gets really boring, and YouTube has had this weird symbiotic relationship with COD now, to the extent that pretty much it helped shape how the game was made and how it plays. Pretty much the snipers got nerfed in Black Ops 2 because of all the people in Modern Warfare. The snipers got nerfed in Black Ops 1, sorry I should say, because of all the montages, basically, of all the Modern Warfare 2 montages of the intervention and the ridiculous things that people were doing. So the developers actually changed it because of YouTube. Now it's a give and take relationship, and I just feel that the way that YouTube is going with Call of Duty, and I've spoken to friends about this, like Will and Barry and all those kind of people, and this also ties into why I'm a bit of a hypocrite, because obviously I do YouTube and stuff like that. But I don't think that YouTube has necessarily been good for COD, in that I've been playing this game, so I was Prestige Master just after Christmas. I've never got that far in a COD before. I got to 20th and reset myself in Modern Warfare 3, and I got to 10th, or was it 15th, in Black Ops 1. But I never got it so quickly. It took me like the whole year, and it was a gradual thing. Whereas the last two, especially this one, I have just, I've played so much because I'm trying to get gameplays, and I'm trying to make content, and I'm trying to do that, and all that kind of stuff. And this game has turned into the no fun allowed game. The way that people play it, the way that people back out, the way that people dashboard, the way that people do all these things is because of YouTube, I think. I think it's because people see great gameplays and they want to get them themselves, and when they realise they're not going to get them, how this guy doesn't kill me, I have no idea, they back out. And I'm a hypocrite because that not only annoys me, but I'm guilty of it too. Like, I played against a good YouTuber the other day. I was with Frankie and a bunch of people. We were in like an 8-man team playing Ground War. There was only him. And he played against us, and he took a sound beating a number of games in a row. And he stayed in because he wanted to show how good he was, and that's fair enough. He totally has my respect. I'll probably put up some footage now of who he was and some of the results we were getting against him. And there was this game at the end where we were on Meltdown, and I couldn't win a gunfight. And I was hitting people first. And I lost one particular gunfight to him that illustrated to me, oh, I'm host. And I'm guilty of being a hypocrite because this guy stayed in against a full party, went negative, which I'm sure is really exceptionally rare for this guy because he's really good. And he stayed in, and I didn't. I dashboarded. I will freely admit it. When I can't win gunfights, when I hit first because I'm host, I feel like I've got an arm tied behind my back. You all know my feelings about how bad the host connections are in this game. And I dashboarded and I left the game, and I will totally admit that. And if you call me a scrub, I suppose I don't think I really deserve it. I don't really feel like I should have to play at a disadvantage, to be fair. I don't think that because of something arbitrary I should be put at a disadvantage. And it just illustrated to me just how unfair it actually is for that to happen to someone against really, really top players. And when that happens, I just can't compete. If I'm not host, I can hold my own, even against really, really good players like that guy. I can win one-on-ones with him. But if I'm host, I can't do it. I just lose every time. I don't mean to go on about that again, but there we go. Anyway, that was this week's video, Hypocrisy, and how I'm a hypocrite and how we all are. Subscribe and go to my channel, that'd be great. Cheers.